Hi guys, a very good Sunday morning. This is Jeebus here. I'm on my blog, because I'm a bit lazy to do a proper video. Okay, so I'll just quickly talk about what have I been doing. Last night I blogged about this to give everyone an update on what I've been doing. Basically, as part of my work, I'm involved in some of the operations related to the COVID-19. And I have been also involved in the data science bootcamp by my organization, learning a little bit more advanced data visualization and some programming to simplify things. Yep, and I also been reading book, not the investment kind, mainly for personal improvement and understanding human psychology kind of thing. And also I started doing some trading using CFD, using the Saxo trading brokerage. It's really Saxo because the commissions are a little bit wonky and a bit expensive lah. So I was reviewing and I realized that I have been neglecting my income portfolio. Uh, Even though I have loaded about $12,000 worth of DBS and Jardine Cycle and Carriage, but then I guess I kind of missed the super low period because I didn't do enough due diligence to acquire more because like 12,000 is significant but not a huge portion of my war chest waiting to be deployed lah. So I think the only saving grace was that my money is in the DBS multiplier where I get to enjoy 2.2% and above of interest lah. And also simply because I have been using DBS multiplier, I went to buy the cancer care insurance. It's like $11 plus, but with the promo code I get another 35% off, so it's like $7 or so. So with that additional $7 plus per month, I'm actually getting a lot more interest lah. So I think that itself, it's good. So I mean, maybe just quickly taking a look at my income portfolio. Nearly half of it is in REITs, and the other half are in stocks, of course. And of this 47% REITs, nearly half of it is in industrial properties, which are like positive now. Then I have those in retail, basically malls and offices. They are in the red. So moving on to the stocks, I have a significant portion of it in DBS actually. I'm experiencing like 10 plus percent in the red, but I'm thinking of adding more to it. Yep, and then of course, overall my yield on price is still above 5%. I haven't had any cut in DPU yet lah. Like even if there is a cut in DPU due to COVID, which is actually on the REIT side, yield is still above 5%. And what I'm intending to do is intending to deploy my war chest over the next maybe 6 months or so, to counters with these characteristics. Basically, above 5% yield. I think currently there are a lot of them right now, but I think we need to question the sustainability of the yield, and whether is it sustainable above 5%. So yeah, I think this is one of the things I need to take a look at. And also capital appreciation because like COVID, right, the price dropped significantly. And like with a horizon of 3 to 4 years, I'm looking at about 40% capital appreciation now. Yeah, overall capital appreciation. So technically there are many of them, but I think fundamentally because of COVID, not many things will rebound back to normal lah. Like I think currently the collective wisdom is that COVID will change the fundamentals. Maybe not. But I think we want to look at it and assess it holistically lah. So I think there are some companies that I have shortlisted and in the descending order lah that I would likely to be adding. So DBS is one of them. It's like 6.3% yield currently. And I think there's a fair chance of it returning to $30 in 3 to 4 years time. And $30 is about a 53% yield, which takes the thing. Then the next is Chip Eng Seng. Chip Eng Seng currently is like 7.8% yield. And I think there's a fair chance of it going back to 70 cents. The only risk I foresee is that due to COVID, and all the changes in the regulation, their cost structure might increase, eating into their profit. But I guess most of them would transfer it over to the consumer side lah. Okay, and then for Olam currently is like 5.5%, and I think there's a fair chance of it going to $2. Actually, if you look at the counter, annual reports, it seems like the DPU is increasing year on year. Okay, and yeah, I think currently the price drop is really an opportunity to buy in lah. Yeah. So the next is actually Jardine CNT, 5.3%, and with most of the time it being about like 36, 40 odd dollars, right now at $21, really, really a good deal, in my opinion. So and also Hong Kong Land and Jardine CNC is all basically owned by the Jardine Matheson group lah. So I don't know whether if I want to really buy it, but then Hong Kong Land is really having a very good yield right now, 5.8%, and I think there is a fair chance of it returning to like 5.3, if within this 3 to 4 years. Yeah. However, I think something we need to take note of is the 27 more years before the 50-year mark, Hong Kong returning back to China, and then with China acting on it, I don't know how the thing will change dynamically lah, but then I still think 5.8% is a relatively okay, it's relatively okay, and I think overall, looking at these five counters, I do think that I'm likely to put in the top three first lah. Accumulate on these top three counters, and then we will review it another time, a little bit later lor. Okay, so just to summarize, I've been busy this COVID period, so I really been lazy blogging lah. And then I did a review of my income portfolio. Okay, I think I need to add more on the stocks lah. Okay, and then this is my criteria for my dividend yield, which is basically looking at maintaining 5% yield on cost and looking at some capital appreciation this period of time. These are the counters that I sort of shortlisted. If you do have something to share, let me know. And yeah, thank you and have a good Sunday.